Our life is made up of patterns that we live in. Like if I have a pattern of waking up and grabbing my phone, that's a pattern that I'm living in that's creating the result of me having anxiety in the morning because I'm rising my cortisol with blue light. If I have a pattern of every single time that I go through a breakup that I feel like I have to reach out to them after a certain amount of time, that's keeping me codependent. If I have a pattern that every time that I'm stressed, I eat in the middle of the night, that's a pattern that's keeping me overweight. Like the things that we have, like anxiety, being codependent, overweight, is just broken down by patterns that are autopilot that creates that result for us. So when they say that you're not happy with your life, you have to change, the way that you do that is by changing the patterns that create that result, because those patterns are autopilot. You're not thinking of it. They're very natural for you. So if you can replace those patterns with other natural patterns, only then will you be able to achieve your goals, and it doesn't feel like hard work. It just feels like who you are, the same way it is when it's negative. So I don't understand why when people want to work on themselves, it feels like a chore. It feels exhausting. It feels like you have to fight to be consistent. If you can just make the good habits a very natural part of who you are, which is a breakdown on how you do that, it will only just be who you are, and then eventually your goals are inevitable. And it no longer feels like you're working for something, expecting a result. You're just naturally just being you, and then the result is inevitable, and you don't even realize how much time has gone by because you're not focused on when is it coming. You just focus on just being you. You're not even thinking about it. That's the goal. That's why everybody struggles with consistency and nobody knows how to be consistent with their goals, and only some people make it. It's because the people that make it know how to make it natural. And the way that you make it natural is by attaching a chemical reward to that behavior. Because as humans, we chase feelings. We chase feel good feelings, or we chase relief. So if we can be able to replace the feeling of having relief from food and add that to another relief that actually feels good to you, it doesn't feel like you're forcing yourself to enjoy it, it will be a new natural habit. This is how neuroplasticity works. In the beginning, the wiring process to this is very small and not obvious, but when you can keep doing it, your dopamine hit of it will become higher, and then the pattern will just be stronger and really embedded into your wiring. That's how you're supposed to operate, and this is the path that you're supposed to take when it comes to reaching your goals, and you're just stagnant and you're not really seeing any results. It's because nobody's actually doing this process. They're just forcing themselves and to be somebody that they're actually not. But it can be who you are when you know how to rewire your mind at the root. Consistency won't be hard after that.